Hello everyone and welcome to another demonstration. Today I'll be finally demonstrating my Bissell Big Green clean machine. This is, in my opinion, the best carpet washer I have used to date, and it's the one I use at home. I do have a smaller one for a quick whip round, but sometimes I need to get out the big guns, and this is when I get out the Bissell. So I haven't found anything better than this. But if you know difference, you can comment below if you found something better. But for me personally, this is the daddy of carpet washers at the time of making this video in 2024. I last cleaned this carpet 2 years ago using a rug doctor, so I'm back for round 2 with the Bissell. Now obviously the carpet has been spot treated and I expect the homeowner has gone over the carpet with their Bissell, but it hasn't had a really deep clean to my knowledge. And I also understand that many things have been spilt on the carpet since I was last here. Food upturned on it, and even I think a full potty managed to get tipped up on the carpet. Now obviously it was cleaned up at the time, but it's going to be a good thing, I think, to get a really deep clean, and that's what I believe I'll get using this Bissell. So I'm going to fill it with solution and hot water and just get cleaning. It's important to thoroughly vacuum your carpet before you wash it, preferably using a mains powered vacuum cleaner. Go a little bit slower than you would normally vacuum, overlap your strokes and go in different directions as well. Go across the room as well as along the room lengthways. Just do your vacuuming every which way. Be really thorough with your vacuuming, so when you come to wash your carpets, the carpet washer is concentrating on the really deep down dirt and of course the surface stains. This Bissell Big Green has a much larger capacity than most carpet washers, so you can continue cleaning without constant emptying and refilling. To remove the tanks, you've got a nice sturdy handle which lifts off the dirty water tank. Under the dirty water tank, we've got the large capacity clean water tank where we fill it with hot water up to this line and the recommended amount of cleaning solution. You do have a measuring cap in here, which you can put the solution in, followed by the hot water, tighten up the cap, and then it's very simple. It says front, so you just place it back in the machine like so. And then the dirty water is collected in the upper container. So to empty the upper container, you'd unlock the handle, remove the top part, and you can just tip the dirty water from one of these spouts, actually from either side, whichever, preferably down your loo or outside drain. And of course you can rinse this out. This has been used, it's been used a lot. So I do tend to rinse it out after each use and I leave it to dry before reassembly and putting it away. So it's all pretty simple. We've got the float valve here. This can be rinsed under running water as well to keep it from smelling. You don't want to put your carpet washer away wet or dirty, because next time you get it out, bacteria has probably grown inside and it won't be very pleasant to use. So that just goes back on there like so. So I'll fill it off camera. I don't really have to show you going to the tap and filling. I'm sure most of the people will know how to use a tap and put detergent in, but that's how you remove the tanks. And then you lock the handle backwards when you start to use the machine. Now I've thoroughly vacuumed. I'm going to go around the edges of the carpet and some smaller inaccessible places using the included hose and the wide nozzle here. I think these were the standard tools you get with this machine, the long hose and this nozzle. You can buy additional tools. In fact, if you've got a domestic Bissell, most of the tools should fit the Big Green. For example, I think I got this off a Bissell that I had to scrap a few years back, so I kept most of the accessories. So this is a spray and crevice tool which does fit onto the Big Green. So I'm going to go around the very edges of the room up to the skirting board with this spray and crevice nozzle, and then, as I said, all the inaccessible places that I can't get the big machine with this nozzle, because I'm not going to move any big furniture. I've taken out some smaller items of furniture and there's a small chair I'm going to remove, but all the big sofas and the other big furniture, I'm just leaving it, but I can use this narrow nozzle to get into all those places, so every part of the carpet that we can see will have had a thorough clean. Also, if you do buy this machine and you're not sure how to use it, Bissell have printed instructions all over it actually, so you can lend it out if you've got, I mean, it's a considered purchase. These are over £700, but if you want to split it with a few members of your family, this can be lent out around the family, around your neighbours, and you can recoup that investment. But you've got all the instructions here on the side. There are further instructions as well printed on the handle. So if you are lending it out to a friend or neighbour and you don't have the instruction book, then you can just read it on the machine itself. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, as I said, is fill it with hot water and solution, attach the hose and just go around all the inaccessible places of this living room before cleaning the main area using the Bissell Big Green. I filled the clean water tank with hot, not boiling water, and I've put 2 capfuls of Bissell solution into the water and mixed it up. If you're using a full tank, it takes 2 full measuring caps of Bissell solution. I'm using this cheaper solution. This is just wash and refresh, just for around the edges, but for the main area of carpet that gets obviously the most traffic, I'm going to switch to this pet version because this house has one rather lively cockapoo and 2 cats, so I'm going to use the pet solution. You can use other solutions in this machine as long as they're made for this type of soil extractor. So hot water solution, mix it up, place it back onto the bottom of the machine, and then of course you need to put the dirty water tank back on. Make sure, not in this case because I'm going to be connecting the hose, but when you're not using the hose, make sure that flap is closed, otherwise you're just going to lose suction through the hole here. This opens when we attach the hose, which I'll show you in a moment. So on that goes, like so. Make sure it's located properly, and then you can just lock the tank by pushing the handle back. To insert the hose, lift up the flap and then line up the solution tube with the unlocked padlock, like so, and then turn it to the locked padlock. It's a bit stiff, there we go. It should click into place, and then this part goes into the hole here at the back. Simply insert and twist to lock. With the hose and nozzle attached, I can now use the Bissell in the inaccessible areas, stair carpeting and upholstery, even inside the car. So now, when I switch the cleaner on and squeeze the red trigger, solution will shoot out of this little jet here and spray the area you're cleaning. You can then agitate it. If it's a heavy stain you want to pre-treat, you can agitate it and leave it, or if you're just generally cleaning upholstery, stairs, etc., you can then go over. So pre-spray, then you agitate with the brush, and then you go over with the suction to remove the dirty solution. This particular version doesn't have a clear window. Some versions might have a clear window so you can see the solution coming up, but you can see the solution entering the machine at the top of the dirty water tank. Okay, so I'm going to switch on, go all around the edges of this room, and then I'm going to tackle the main area of carpet. I've used up all the solution, so now it's time to empty the dirty water container. So I just have to remove the hose, like so, and then lift out the tank, and that's quite full, so it is pretty effective at picking up the dirty water. So I'm going to tip this down the loo. It looks pretty dirty, and I'm quite surprised because I've only cleaned around the far edges of the room, so it's not had people walking on this area of carpet. But yes, it does look quite brown. With all the edges and inaccessible places cleaned using the accessory hose, I can now use the Bissell to clean the main area of carpet. So I've refilled with hot water, and this time I'm using the PET solution here, Bissell's Wash and Protect Pet Stain and Odour. So with this Bissell, the best technique is to go forward and back with a wet pass. That is, squeezing the solution trigger as you slowly move the cleaner forward and keeping it squeezed as you move the cleaner back. So that is 2 wet passes. Then you should follow it with at least 4 dry passes, i.e. going over the same area slowly, forward and back at least 4 times to extract as much of the solution as you can. And you'll see the solution going up the clear part of the solution tank. So when you can't see very much solution entering the tank, it's time to move on to the next area of carpet. While squeezing the trigger, if the flow indicator stops rotating, it's time to refill the Bissell with carpet cleaning solution. At the same time, it's advisable to empty the dirty water container. So let's do that now. The water looks pretty dirty and that is very heavy. I have noticed in use this Bissell does extract a lot of the water it puts down. Many carpet washers I've tested leave the carpets far too wet. But in use, this Bissell, as long as you go over the areas several times, dry pass, it does remove a lot of the liquid, and that's pretty heavy. So I'm going to empty this down the loo, and then I'm going to refill this with hot water and Bissell solution. I've cleaned just over half this living room carpet. The half I'm walking on I haven't done yet. This half I have. I'm not sure how well it picks up on camera, but believe you me, in real life there's a definite difference between the area I've cleaned with a Bissell and the area I've yet to clean. The pile has certainly been rejuvenated. It feels softer, definitely smells very nice. Compared to the area I haven't cleaned yet, the pile's a bit matted and it's grimy, it's just dull. On first impressions walking into the room, the carpet didn't look like it needed cleaning, but clearly from what I've just dumped down the toilet, it did. So anyway, I'm going to carry on cleaning. We'll look at the results at the end, and then I'm going to do a further stage, which I don't often do in my videos, and that is to rinse the carpet. About an hour has passed since I finished cleaning this living room carpet, and it's well on the way to being dry. I can leave it like this. After it's fully dry, give it a vacuum, put the furniture back, job done. But I'm going to go the extra mile with this carpet and rinse it. Now, rinsing is optional, you don't have to, but in some cases it can improve the appearance of the carpet, and it can also remove even more dirt and any shampoo residue. So if you're sensitive to chemicals, if you've got young children crawling on the carpet or pets, you might want to rinse the carpet. You can rinse it in the Bissell, just put plain water, plain warm water in the tank and go over the area. You can put, some people say white vinegar diluted can also help to remove any soap residue. I'm not going to put vinegar in this machine. I've got this ProChem natural carpet rinse. It's a bit mucky because it's been in my garage. So this is designed specifically to rinse carpets after they've been shampooed. So I'm going to put some of this in the tank. I'm going to go over the carpet much quicker than I washed it. So maybe just one wet pass quite quickly. I'm going to speed up. But I'm also going to go over several times just to extract as much of the rinsing water as I can. And then I'll leave it a day, and then I'll come back tomorrow, give the carpet a good vacuuming and put all the furniture back. So you'll see the proper end result when everything is done, carpet's been vacuumed, and yeah, I'm really pleased with it so far. But I think we'll go the extra mile. As I said, we'll use this ProChem natural carpet rinse by appointment. Who is it by appointment to? I expect it's the Queen. Yes, it is. Supplier of carpet cleaning products, ProChem Europe. So it's good enough for the late Queen. It's good enough for this carpet. That's the carpet washed, rinsed and dried. I'll be back tomorrow morning to do a final vacuum and put all the furniture back. It's the next day and I've thoroughly vacuumed and put all the small items of furniture back, and this is the finished result. I'm not sure if it'll look any different on camera, but believe you me, in real life it does look different. It feels softer underfoot as well, and you could see all the dirt I was pouring down the toilet in the demo stage of the video. But yes, it's a really good result. I should do this for a living. But no, I'm doing it for fun. Can you believe it? I'm washing carpets for fun. So yeah, vacuuming does make a difference. Make sure it's thoroughly dry. But after shampooing, always pre-vacuum before shampooing, and then after the carpet's dried, it helps to do another vacuum just to get the pile all nice and even, and to remove any dirt that might be left at the top of the carpet that you missed with a carpet washer. So we've got even more dirt now out of the carpet with this shark. This is a brand new vacuum cleaner, but that dirt, I'd have cleaned the stairs with it as well, but that dirt is mainly from the carpet pre and post shampooing. The Bissell Big Green is now back at my mum's house, where I shampooed her living room carpet yesterday and was absolutely astounded at the results. I've shampooed that carpet many times using different carpet washers, but nothing came close to the performance of the Bissell Big Green. And if you'd like to check my Instagram account, you'll see I did a little live video because I was that impressed. I wish I'd recorded it for my YouTube channel, but I didn't think, you know, I've washed it so many times, it's not going to come much cleaner. But from a sort of a dirty grey carpet, it's now a bluey grey carpet, and it feels so soft underfoot. I'm going to rinse it. I haven't rinsed it yet, but I'm going to today rinse the carpet with my carpet rinse, and then of course vacuum it after, before my mum gets back from holiday. So if you're in my family, you're very lucky, because I come and clean your carpets for free, as long as you let me take video of it so I can put it up on my YouTube channel. If you have any comments or questions about the Bissell Big Green Clean Machine, please comment below, and I'll see you all very soon for another video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.